It's for me, no, say in breaking news. Back Ghana, Sisiano, the wind of change is here. Party said Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia Menokasi wa conceded defeat. In plain and in simple words, never said near patches say Dr. Bawumia Sisiano or the speech be ababe tuja or patches say elections are Ghana a December 7th elections in Dran results no almost so or many be a war mafan na the omenya e war mafano. It is that simple they say omushim eshim eshede ekwoso they have lost the elections and John Dramani Mahama will be the next president of the Republic of Ghana. The conceding a year the conceding defeat statement John Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia odi tuja also ye be matters arising there ekwoso nya share if it is possible say bitimi agemo course mo Ghana mo abrochi. What you think about this historic win for a year the NDC, the National Democratic Congress? Good thing say Dr. Bawumia di tuja by Electoral.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, following yesterday's presidential and parliamentary elections, Ghanaians at home and abroad have been sitting on tenterhooks awaiting the outcome of the election. Let me say that the data from our own internal collation of the election results indicate that former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has won the presidential election decisively. The NDC has also won the parliamentary election, even though we await final collation for a number of seats. However, I believe ultimately that these will not change the overall outcome.
For that was a year Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia in Sema Odituja after initially people thought say he was going to win, but then clearly as we started saying from yesterday Mahamudu Bawumia was poised to lose as Ghana's next as even a candidate to be the next president of the Republic of Ghana. He lost. He's a big lose. He lost by I think over 2 million votes or so. I just say so sad. Now basically there's been a lot of things at Akwaso, and a lot of people have been questioning, say, okay, what is next for the new patriotic party? As I've told you, and as I'm predicting now, what I'm gathering, and also what is really going on. And Dr. Bawumia, he may not be making a comeback in politics. Now, I say this based on one or two observations, but then perhaps things can change because Kennedy, Japan, and the likes, this will be a clear path for them to actually bounce back. Now, in terms of what we are learning now, Alan Cash there, so Beba party BMD, I don't know, but then there is a path for him to also come back to the party because clearly, you will see that the grassroots, many they are not really happy with how a coup d'etat was staged in the New Patriotic Party, and then they planted incompetent Bawumia Wanyeshe Ambua Ghana. So clearly, the New Patriotic Party is reaping what they sowed. If you sell the party to a bunch of denigrates, Omanku Skua to lead you, then this is what really happened. I'm talking about those people, and then for more to me and Kwa Yakas or Mono and Asebu or more authority and Omunotimi command who's to be the next flag bearer, Nipa and MPP, and this is a testament and a reminder. Say the voting patterns of Ghana is changing. It's and now yes, okay, you will be what do you call it? You tune Ghanaians now. ABI, you be voting. People be voting based on ethnic lines. Those days are over. And currently, as you are watching on the screen, if you are joining us currently, there's a breaking news. Abeka and Party say, John Dramani Mahama has been declared the next president-elect of the Republic of Ghana, Akufo-Addo, is outgoing. And John Dramani Mahama is the next president of the Republic of Ghana because Bawumia just conceded defeat. This is a breaking news. Now, very soon, course, Ghana for Muamma any idea. There will be a lot of you guys most about this particular issue results are about and how NDC pulled this particular massive win. People are definitely shocked. It's very soon be phone lines. You can call on WhatsApp. You can also call on the Ghana for Amua Bruchi. You've been following this from time immemorial, and Atadre, it is the odds have been cast. It is the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Mahama. Mahmoud Bawumia is outgoing by Dr. Dr. John Dramani Mahama. So this is definitely one of the biggest news. Everyone is jubilating. People are happy, saying, "Sir." For some of us, we are not really shocked that this is what is really happening, but then I said this is definitely a big win. And also on the parliamentary side, the National Democratic Congress is sweeping. I mean, I say, NPP for lose various seats. I just said this is a very nice welcoming goodbye to a year. Akufo-Addo any a year ni cohorts are ma hijack the powers because Akufo-Addo hijack power oko a year Jubilee House any idea ni busuan for any a year the realms of power ni busuan for asha Ghana for catching say enough of your antics, enough of your disrespect, enough of everything why ye ama Ghana for and why ye tia Ghana for this time around you are going and you will never ever be president. Akufo-Addo ni we any to say officially the Ghanaians are really pissed off. Very soon it will be the phone lines now at Ghana for Argentina concerning this issue. Are you happy based on what has happened? Any idea? The US approaching Associated Press from AP, they have also come out to say John Dramani Mahama has indeed won the presidency as a big win for the National Democratic Congress and also for the history of Ghana, because all along the sentiment of people is that we are not happy based on the way Ananiema Aircore. And what did we have? We had a bunch of people, especially Akufo-Addo and cohort, and I just say each and every time they were tramping on Ghana for a writer. Today, Atadre Ghana for have said enough is enough. So basically, that is exactly what is really going on now. Very soon, the phone lines number 2 for you to actually also call. Now, what share dream based on whatever is going on. I just said this is actually one of the moments very, very shocking. Ghana indeed have spoken. So very soon, beje phone calls. Let's say Ghana and that's our money. Now, this is the time for you. We saw this coming, and this too have come. Now, for phone lines, entry screen. So number be my friend 059-253-1321. Obiti my friend WhatsApp and a normal call. This is the time for you to also definitely say share our dream based on everything at Aircore. So are you happy based on the news at Aircore or not? Are you happy based on the news at Aircore? So say a year John Dramani Mahama is the president. Did you anticipate this? And also the big question we should be asking ourselves, and he said, what is the way forward for the new patriotic party? The new patriotic party, is it done? Myself and other people believe that this is the time. I was here open, free and fair primary now obi to second in Japan, so onya the opportunity to serve a year to serve Ghana again. So that is exactly what is really going on. I'll be to my friend numbers I was screen. So in fact here in Accra currently, there are horns all over. People are blowing horns all over. And if you don't know, party and I say regional ma a year greater a year John Dramani Mahama even a big time a year greater Accra really show John Dramani Mahama love, because trust me, I would share a benyina and say if he a year a krum hasi what I say I would share a benyina if you krum hasi. So I think that people had enough and people were tired of all the antics and everything that na air so, and the fact say in some way so na oka sana ebia per se the new patriotic party and community be found one at the end of the day I say omo they don't care near the idea. This is exactly what really happens, because at the end of the day, I just say they were taking Ghanaians for granted, and Ghanaians these days, I'm very sorry, you can't take them for granted. It's ubeti my friend normal call and now WhatsApp call. The numbers are a screen so near befa not anyone to train come right here on this particular platform. This is a very big win for a year, the National Democratic Congress, and also for Ghana as a whole, because honestly, some of us saw this coming, but some people did not see the light. With Destiny Sharpers, or say, wow, yes, so that's it. John Dramani Mahama has won. With Destiny Sharpers, or say, love to all my Ghanaian citizens. Ghana shall always be the winner. It's country first, exactly. And with Raymond, I'm happy. We are happy. Say, John Dramani Mahama has won to be the next president of the Republic of Ghana. It's no shame who beat me a frame right now numbers no screens so numbers no screens so ofra me no back as a live into a server among flow beat my friend WhatsApp abroad for you can just also call WhatsApp numbers no screen as no 0592531321 me no can say finally the change has come. So my agent will be glad to speak with you. We'll be glad to also have that conversation with you. Do you think say what has happened a big change are you happy with it? You can call this particular numbers now. This is indeed a very historic day in the history of Ghana. What do you think? It's for a call. So you can also bring in from yesterday and now anticipated this thing say perhaps this particular win was going to come, but we never thought it was going to be this early and this and this sweet. I mean, you can say John Dramani Mahama is the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Now, Chamaun to me, somebody at MPP4 should be taking another critical look at Enye Asem Ketwa. So that's exactly what is going on. There's been a lot of reaction since Ekoswa Enye Asem Ketwa. So for share, you can also join in the conversation by calling the number on the screens. You can call WhatsApp and a normal call. Minoka say breaking news. Abeka Party John Dramani Mahama is the next president of the Republic of Ghana. So we'll be very happy to get your views on this particular thing. What do you think about this issue? Yema Bibra Koso and Nima Bibra Koso. And finally, the Abani said John Dramani Mahama has won. With fellas, I was watching you live from Paris. This is a big lesson for the New Patriotic Party after their primaries. Exactly. So one of the things that caused this particular major defeat in the New Patriotic Party, how they did the primaries. Primaries and I say coup primaries almost still Bawumia cannot even stand on a campaign floor and speak for 2 minutes. Yes, so the MPP people, and because of their stomach fell, said this was the way to go. And then share and one of the things you do notice is that share Bawumia the concession speech now, and then his speech are already conceded defeats now. None of the people around it, be he his wife or himself, none of them were even wearing a friend saying MPP party colors. So I don't know if he is also planning to leave the party and as a person or independent in the future. We don't know. So that's exactly one of the things. I'm expecting most of you your calls, so you can please call the number on the screens. Frani and Kasa or Ghana or US or Europe. What do you think about this thing? Do you think say Ghana for we've been ungrateful to the New Patriotic Party after 8 years, and do you think say we've given the New Patriotic Party so much chance for them to prove themselves, and yes, so they were not able to prove themselves? What do you think? What are the optics of all of this? Mayenya Wadrin share on this particular issue. You can also call on WhatsApp number near 059 253 1321. Ofra yebefa net say anyone edi in common. Wavy Frank or boy also watching you live from Germany, and I wavy Prince and Pons. Also, why always hiding your face, Prince? I'm not hiding my face. I'm actually in the studio speaking. This is more like a radio or a setup platform like that. And if you want to see my face, you can just pick my email, pinaxtv email. What's messages at pinax email, and as a number na screen, so you can just call me if you want to speak with me from a video call. My name say my name and the 2 tables, so I don't know. But the big news here is Ghana elections. So the new Patriotic Party have lost the elections, and the National Democratic Congress have also won this election decisively. So that is exactly that what is really happening. So for those of you who are emotional, yes, so this is definitely a very big news. You can call the numbers on the screens now. Ofra what do you think about this? You think that this is something that is really good? Are you guys enthused about this particular change at Eba? And do you think that this is just too much? What do you guys think about this whole election at Akwaso? And currently MPP for Elusu more parliamentary seat. This will definitely be a very big news for some people, and this will also be a very sad news for some people. But regardless, no, so no be a social media, and it is Ghana that has won. You can call the numbers on the screens. Hopefully we are hoping to get 1 or 2 calls. We are in for Embra New Year. Now, so share as we are waiting your call numbers na screen, so no that is a oko kaswa, one of the incumbent MPs for which you say is Honorable Hawakun Seminoka saying she's been charged and she's been accused of murdering 2 people because apparently NDC candidates or party say Oko police station or Brony be a friend Iron City or Bano and it say Hawakumsim and a crop for or more day a V8 HAC, and they were holding guns, they were shooting into her car, and apparently 2 people were killed. So that is one of the news that so Sisia to say Ama if John Dramani Mahama, so Mahama has already posted say he will make sure that justice will prevail, and the people and Hawakumsim, if she's guilty, she will be going to jail. So that is just one of the things that Eba. Ultimately, we are also hoping to get your view on this, so you can please call the numbers on the screens 059 253 1321. Obitima send a voice note Obitima so afraid a WhatsApp call. Hopefully we are just hoping to get 1 or 2 calls that we just end this particular segment, because the breaking news is that John Dramani Mahama has won this particular elections, and it is something which is considered as a big win, because Anyama Bibri Akwaso. If Prince on okay, Prince, I've answered you already. So that's exactly what is really going on. Mayenya Majin Tre concerning this particular issue. Breaking news. Party said John Dramani Mahama has won. For those of you who are more channel, Obiti me afre. Maybe you want to ask a question, you want to know what is really going on, you are shocked. What is the next phase of the new Patriotic Party? I know you be kasa about it. Perhaps in the next episode, perhaps God willing tomorrow, live I will be talking about. But currently, the National Democratic Congress have won this particular elections.
The constituency sheets from the constituency coalition center and take it to the regional coalition center. At the regional coalition center, let's use the Eastern region as an example. 33 constituencies. All they are going to do at the regional coalition center is to pick the 33 coalition. Be very proud of ourselves as a country and as a people, and it's something that we do not have to take for granted. What it means is that this should be a guide for all of us to even improve and do better than we're doing now. But of course, we've been engaging, we've been talking. For you, the media, you've actually lived here with us over the past close to 24 hours. All we are asking for is that we protect the sanctity and sanity of our electoral processes. Be very proud of ourselves as a country and as a people, and it's something that we do not have to take for granted. What it means is that this should be a guide for all of us to even improve and do better than we're doing now. But of course, we've been engaging, we've been talking. For you, the media, you've actually lived here with us over the past close to 24 hours. All we are asking for is that we protect the sanctity and sanity of our electoral processes and our democracy. I don't think we're asking for too much. We're basically asking for what every single Ghanaian is clamoring for. But as usual, we have our friends from the NDC, their usual playbook. 4 years is here again, and we are going through what we always go through every cycle. Our electoral process is one of the most transparent electoral processes you can have in the world. And we don't have to do too much to ensure that we get what it is that we are looking for. And to see the NDC jittery, extremely jittery. I mean, just a few minutes ago, we all watched a very unnecessary, very unnecessary, disgraceful press conference from the NDC. And you can see the demeanor, the high level of uncertainty, from them. They are completely unsettled. And it's simply because, like I always said, one, they were overly complacent. Two, they took the good people of this country for granted, and they assumed that once it is 8 years, they are coming to power. Reality is settling in, and instead of doing a self-check and a reality check and improve upon themselves, they want to inflict upon the entire country the damage that they themselves have brought upon themselves, and they want us to all live in it together. That is what we are not going to allow. And we want to thank every single Ghanaian, every single citizen of this country, both those within and without, those living abroad, for working together with all the institutions and bringing us this far. We encourage everybody to remain calm but extremely vigilant. Trust us. Believe us. This election is going to go to a very sensible conclusion. Nothing else. Trust the MPP on that. It is going to go through a very, very, very successful conclusion, and a very sensible one as that. As usual, the NDC is doing what they know how to do best, behaving in the most irresponsible and disgraceful manner that you can expect from a political party. They are calling on their supporters at this hour. Elections are over. Your supporters were supposed to mobilize the people and get them to their votes, their polling stations, and cast their votes. That is what political parties do. Simple process. Campaign, encourage your supporters to canvass for you, get the voters to go to the polling station, cast their vote for you. Everybody in the full glare of the public, the counting is done at the polling station, that you accept the results at your polling station. When that is done, simple process. Move your pink sheet from the polling station and take it to the constituency coalition center, where you have your agents there with the Electoral Commission. And what is going to happen there is simple. The sheets The pink sheet figures are going to be put together and summed up. When that is done, the constituency would now pick the constituency sheets from the constituency coalition center and take it to the regional coalition center. At the regional coalition center, let's use the Eastern region as an example. 33 constituencies. All they are going to do at the regional coalition center is to pick the 33 constituency coalition sheets, which uses the Electoral Commission here in Accra, and they put together 16 coalition results, and we have our elections called. And so it's baffling, extremely baffling, to have the NDC behave the manner in which they are behaving. They continue to also peddle some falsehood. Somewhere around, the NDC organizer in the Ashanti region has discovered 500,000 ballot papers, which they claim are ballot papers that they have discovered being hidden by the MPP. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a complete falsehood. Holding his own phone, having a camera placed on him by his own people in a certain room with no resistance. No owner of the room, no owner of the house, not a single person they met in the room accustomed. Stand the room they claim they discovered those ballot papers are not even at the location they indicated. Number two, these are actually ballot papers that Yamin himself took to the Ashanti region for whatever reason. Remember, they had already given some. We showed a video. Was arrested by the Ghana police. By the Ghana police for attempting to stuff a ballot box with 79 ballot papers. Min realized that he had 30 minutes for elections to end, and he had not been successful to execute that task that had been given to him by his party. And so to save his face, he all of us belongs to the MPP. That's an outright lie. It's a complete falsehood, and it's something that everybody should disregard. We are calling on the Ghana Police Service to investigate to the latter. That video that Joseph Yamin has put out, because they are an absolute threat to the stability of this country. They do not show us the number of the